torturing yourself by creating. I guess that's what like model like doing like train having like little model train sets is like, because they have to build shit to look like pretty realistic, right? I mean, they don't have to, but they do. I guess that's the kind of, if you're at that level, that's what separates you from being like a tabletop player to being a fucking model train set collector. You gotta be pretty fucking mental. You gotta have a lot of time, a lot of space, pretty a lot of money too. Shit's not cheap. Just trying to tidy up these little tabs a little bit. Get that whole bit of sanding down. Right. Let's push this boy out then. I've decided. The thing is, if I keep it, I just stick back in later. It's actually not a huge deal. It's not that committal. Because everyone gets like... when you're building something, everyone gets like committal anxiety. Where you have this like reluctance to stick things together. When you got something with options, it's like, oh my god, what is the best option? What's it gonna look like? And then you're just panicking. And then everyone's reluctant to. It's like glue anxiety is what it probably should be called, because that's when it becomes final, right? You can dry fit stuff as much as you like in different positions. And you're like, oh, I don't want to take the plunge. Make my mind up. Don't make me make a decision. Alright, nice. These little taggy bits are a bit annoying. That one's actually a bit of a bump, and needs to come down a bit. I think, presumably. I'm hoping you can really see what I'm doing. I know the focus isn't super on what I'm actually doing. I'm trying to like do it towards the camera. It's difficult when you're hands-on with stuff to actually show what it is you're doing. Yeah, I think that'll do. Wait, which way around? No, it goes that way. And is there anything to do on this one? So this one also has these holes, but they already fell out of this one, so that saves me that. And also, I guess, this little, man, that is super small little bit, like the little circle in the middle of that bit. You can probably see it just about. It's like, I'm surprised that stays in by itself. A hard knock will probably knock that thing out. It's like a little radiation. I think it's supposed to be a fan actually, but it does kind of unintentionally look like the like radiation symbol. Right. Let's put some bars in. Well, let's tidy them up a bit first. They got some tags on. Bit of wood fluff. The stuff is coming off of my fingers and they're all going orange. I'm guessing it's like resin from the wood. Like I said, I've not done one of these before. So, presumably, I won't get. It's fine, and it'll come off. Might have orange fingers for a little bit. Cool. Right, they'll go across there, and I need to get. This bit was not really wanting to fit in, so I might have to make a little bit of an adjustment. Nice. So what was it not wanting to do here? I mean, maybe it's for a different bit. It looks like it aligns mostly. It fits in. Maybe it's just the like pegs are a little bit warped. Maybe. Let's try. There is another bit that's similar to this. Oh my god. I don't want to go in, and also it doesn't want to come out now. Is it scissor time? Will the scissor fit through there? Who knew having a large blunt object was the most important tool for this? God damn, even that's not working. I'm all out of ideas. I've tried nothing. What is causing the obstruction? I don't think there's anything. It's a little bit out of whack. Must be. Yeah, it's not a perfect joint there. Whereas some of the others joined together very loosely. But there, that's basically what the house. Get some sandpaper. What do you think this is, Luke? Not seen sandpaper before? Yeah. So this is the start of the building. It's not a case of it's not a case that they're too big to fit in. It's actually the opposite problem. They're just too loose. Once they're glued, it'll be fine. Yeah, the bit that was a bit sticky was fine. Basically, it's more like the cuts where they've done the cuts are just a little bit off, so the teeth aren't quite in line with each other. But it's actually gone together fine. Cool. Right, I won't glue anything yet. We'll move on to the next bit. I need to like keep his stuff together because it's gonna go missing. So we need where the roof bits. Where are they? These maybe? Let's push these L bits out. What kind of roof do we want? So these are the four of the 5 roofs, and there's another one somewhere which is slap bang in the middle of that one, so I wouldn't get that one. Should we just go with this corner one because it's the easiest to get out, hopefully. Yeah, let's just see how this pops out. We need to break the outside bit. Like that. And then we need to break this bit. broke my house. Easy does it. Easy does it. That's also fine. It's a designated break. Ah, boom. Easy. He says. Let's get rid of this outside crap. I'm pretty sure it's outside crap anyway. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Don't make me regret breaking you off. Nice. This is the designated crap pile over here. This bit's a bit more stubborn. It's okay, still have my finger. Man, this song is fucking shit. Not gonna lie. Oh, still didn't lose my finger. Man, it's getting close though. What did that actually hit? Didn't hit anything. It felt like it did. My finger tucked in this time. In fact, you know what? Let's try and use maybe these. Will be better. These are for plastic, but they probably do the job. Oh yeah, that came off a piece of piss. Should have just done that in the first place. Tighten that up a bit with a bit of sanding. Righty-ho. Now this middle bit will come out. Hopefully. Oh my god, it's joined in quite well though. It'll be interesting how easy that is to get out. Oh, does it come out? I think it should. Let's look at the instructions again. Yeah, it does come out. Man, it's difficult to get out because the tags holding it in aren't super small. Kind of dig into it with the knife a little bit. It's hard to get tiny little bits like this though. You know, positive vibes and all that. We'll get that. You can just weaken it on both sides. That should do the job. Man, this is not particularly tight. I think this blade is probably nearing the end of its life. Might need to put another blade on soon. Depends how much more cutting we need to do. We haven't had to do too much so far, which is good. For this sort of precision stuff, it's really need a blade to be sharp along its entire edge. This one just doesn't really have a point on it anymore. The what would be better is a Stanley knife. This is like the GW or the Citadel hobby knife, and it goes to a very, very fine point, which basically snaps off immediately as soon as you put any pressure on it. If you try and cut something too big, the point just flips off. Which is usually okay because I don't find myself needing it that often. Because typically I'm just using the knife to clean up flash, which is where basically the little tab bits that hold plastic models to the sprue. Basically the same as what I'm doing here, but it's called flash for some reason. And also mold lines that you get on plastic from where it's been poured. So generally, you don't need the sharpest knife in the box. But for this, it's I mean it is cutting it, so we'll keep it up for now. We got plenty of time. There's no rush. You can push this out now. Oh, that corner came out. And that corner. Just be able to fold it out. Nice. Look at that result. Cool. So I wonder how well these go together without any glue. I think glue is required. Does it say in the assembly instructions you actually need glue? I mean, I imagine you would, but theoretically. And I've got plenty of glue to use, as you can see. But I wonder how well they stand together without glue. Probably a terrible idea, right? You don't want to put a model on it and the whole thing comes crashing down, especially if you painted everything. Chip in your artwork. It's the